Hey guys, how's it going? I am the ConflictNerd. Hello and welcome back to Prison Architect. So today we are starting a new prison, as last time we rounded things up nicely with the last prison. So I like to think, that went well, that is done and out of the way. Today we are starting fresh. But first things first, I want to get a bunch of grants out of the way so I can get a bunch of money. So let's get this one. Let's get this one. Let's get this one, this one, this one. Yeah, I like that one. And one more. Alright. So first things first, we need a holding cell, a shower, a yard, a kitchen, a canteen, 2 guards, and 2 chefs. Well, that can be done. That can definitely be done. I think I want to just pause things, though. And I want to go to planning, and I want to work out exactly how I'm going to do this. So I'm thinking that the main entrance to the prison should be about here. Or, well, these are deliveries. So perhaps we'll do, the main entrance is going to be here. Like this. And then this filters, we can put a staff door here for deliveries. Then here, we're going to do a similar layout to what we had before, just for this area. This is going to be storage. Okay. So that'll work for that. This area here, I think we could again do something similar. We could have like visitation here so the prisoners aren't going too far away. But then again, I need to plan out where the main cell block is gonna go. So I'm not sure. Like I said before, I want to have a prison that's really well laid out. So I think we can do this. We'll do our basic stuff. So we'll have our staff quarters over here, which I think is a good idea. If I remember right, the offices need to be 4x4. So back to planning. We'll do a straight line down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right here. So what is it? We need about 5 offices, if I remember right. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. These are all the right size, aren't they? So that's 4 and 5. Okay, so 5 offices right there. We will have the corridor going like that. And I think in this area we could actually put all of our the power supply and stuff like that. So if we do say 8 and 8 and 8, there we go. So that's where the power supply and all that can go. That should work nicely. And then we need the main area of the prison. So I think we'll have this go along here. And we'll have it open up like that. We could actually put a holding cell just here in case we ever have an overflow. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll have it go up like this. I want to have... This is going to be a normal and maximum security prison, so we need to be careful with this. So plenty of reinforcement. So say 8 and 8 and across there. That can be our holding cell. We'll put a couple of toilets down here. Okay. And then in this back area, we will have 6 by, let's say 9. Let's make that 10. So that'll be the shower. So this will work. You know, they come in here. If they need to go to the holding cell, they go this way. If not, they're processed into the main prison. This is where the staff go. This is the power supply and water. Alright, that'll work. I think the next step is going to definitely have to be working out where everything else goes. So I think a giant wall is going to be necessary, because I want this to be a prison complex. So let's say to about there. Let's bring this over. I think that's about right. Okay. So this isn't all going to be interior. A lot of these will be external walls. I think what we definitely need, though, is an area to designate as the main cell block. And I think that could be down here. We could have a bunch of cells down here. Maybe. What if we put... Oh, what if we put the cells around the edges? And then we put the canteen and all that stuff in the middle? That could work. Okay, maybe that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just make a shower room down here. So that'll be a shower in the corner, which is going to have 2 entrances there and there. In fact, there and there. Cells need to be 3 by 2, so let's bring this across here. And just split this up and see if we can make an even number of cells. Okay, so what we have at the minute is a bunch of cells here, bunch of cells here, bunch of cells here. This is going to be a shower room. This is going to be a shower room. These little bits here are for expansion, if we ever want to do that. This room here is going to be the infirmary. As you already know, this is a shower room for the holding cells. These are a couple of bathrooms. Storage, main entrance area, just a corridor. Offices, the maintenance area, I guess. I think what we need now is to work out the canteen kitchen problem. And I actually might have an interesting idea for this. So this is going to be a pretty big prison, needless to say. And I think... I'm not entirely sure how to approach this idea. But I think the expansion idea could actually be used now. So if I did something like this, and say we had the canteen come out to be this size, but with the kitchen right here. Obviously, this will be a little bit of a problem for deliveries, but if the kitchen's right there, we can always expand it upwards and downwards. And we can have a door on either side of the kitchen so the chefs aren't running around like crazy. So that could be our canteen area. Little bit stupid, not the best place, but it sort of works. And I think that might work out well. Obviously, I want a workshop, and I want a pretty fucking big one too. So I think, let's have a look. First off, I want to see if I can get more cells in here. So 1, 2, 3, and across there. Okay. Let's do a gap like that. So if we do this and have a bunch of cells down here as well, basically, I want to get as many people working as possible, as early on as possible as well. So if we do this, this could be a workshop quite easily, actually. So workshop right there. I think I want to have a single door on that, so I can put a metal detector there. I could probably just tack another cell onto the end of this. Yeah, that works. Okay. So that seems like a good number of things. What am I missing, though? Shower room we have, storage we have, yard, kitchen, deliveries, execution not yet, offices yes. Common room, we will be needing one of those. Maybe. Okay, so let's think. Common room. We could put one of those up here, I guess. I don't know how much use it will be, if any, but I guess this is a good spot for it, right off the side of the yard. Speaking of yard, I don't want it to be as big as this whole middle area. I think the yard can be quite big, but not the entire middle section there. So that seems like a decent size for the yard. Let's take that bit off. Okay, and then around the edge of that, I want fence, definitely. So let's put fence along there, and there, there. Let's remove it from that area. And I guess there. And here as well, why the hell not? Okay, that sort of works. I guess I should probably remove it from here too. Okay, that seems like a decent size for the yard. A couple of fences around that shouldn't do any harm. Now the question is, do I want perimeter walls? Or do I want to put normal walls on this? I think normal walls should be okay. But let's figure out what needs foundation first. So, building. I guess everything? Okay, so this is the workshop. This is all inside. This is all inside. This is all of this as well. I guess this is as well. Yeah, I guess that's all inside. Over here. How much is this costing me? Not as much as I thought it would. Interesting. Okay, that can all be outside. This is, of course, inside. Let's go to objects, jail door. Let's start installing these down here. Alright, so as you can see, this is going to be a hell of a slow process. But I did hire a bunch more workers, so hopefully that'll be okay. I think what we may need to do, though, is go to here, get rid of garbage, go to deliveries, let it autosave, and extend the size of the deliveries area. Then bring the garbage area down to about there. Okay. Oh my god, wow. Look at that. Just filled up instantly. But yes, this is going to be a painfully slow process, but it's going to be good. This prison, we've got plenty of money already. I have a fair idea of how this is going to go. We'll be able to hold a buttload of prisoners. We'll be able to make a buttload of money. And hopefully everything will be good. That's kind of what I'm aiming for here. Alright, so as you've seen, this is all done now. The lights are still going in, but this is coming along quite nicely. I realize I may have made a little bit of a mistake by making this area inside, but will it let me put the power station inside? I think it will, actually, yeah. Okay, that's fine. We can put the power station inside. We'll put the water pump down next to it. And I guess the next step is going ahead and putting all of these walls in, which is going to be a painful process. But that's actually fine, because this is coming along so nicely. It's exactly how I want it to be going. Let's go ahead and put some concrete walls here, just to make it look a little bit different. Oh, bugger. Let's get rid of that bit. These workers are not getting a break. Not anytime soon, anyway. Alright. Along here. And along here. Okay, so, as you can see, we have a bunch of cells, 22 currently, with a couple more to go in. That's just done here, though. All of this needs filled in, all of this needs filled in. We need to get the shower up here. We will soon have the canteen and kitchen up and running. This shower room down here will soon be up and running. All of our offices are ready to go. We have power, we have water, we have storage, we have our holding cell. This shower room is almost ready to go. We'll have an infirmary eventually. Basically, this is going really well. This has been really productive. Granted, there is a buttload of footage that you won't have seen in this episode. I mean, I've been recording for almost an hour now, and this episode's maybe going to be like 15 minutes long, if even. I don't know what I'm going to cut out and what I'm going to leave in, but hopefully this will be a nice little introduction to the new prison. I don't know what to call it, but if you have a name, let me know. I don't know, something cool, something that would strike fear into the heart of any scumbag that winds up here, frankly. I'm sort of lost for names, but it's definitely going to be able to hold a lot of prisoners by the time we get all of this done. We've also got room up here for more cells. There's room here for more cells. We can expand backwards if we need to, and down to the bottom if we need to, and it's a big area. We could also expand the land that we have, so in the end, we might even end up with I don't know how many prisoners, to be honest. I don't really want to think about how many prisoners we might end up with. It kind of, it's quite the number, to be honest with you. It is quite the number, and we've spent over $100,000 building all of this. We haven't even got the floors in. We haven't got half of the cells done. We've got all of these furnished, fortunately. We've got sort of stuff going on down here. Pretty soon, as I said, this will all be up and running, and I think pretty soon we will be able to open. I just wonder how long that's going to take. Okay, so exceeds daily budget. We're going to need to get rid of a lot of workers fairly soon, though. That is one thing for sure. A lot of the workers are going to need to be got rid of because we really can't afford them right now. We really can't. If I could get a couple of these grants out of the way, I'll get a couple more. 5 phone booths. I could probably do that. Let's have a little look. Objects. How much is a phone booth? 300. Yeah, I could do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Build 5 phone booths. I don't think I actually got anything for that, but that's a grant out of the way. The common room is taking its time, but that is okay. This one is what I want to deal with, but let's also have a little look at grants one more time. You know, I'll take this one too. There we go. Another 20,000 bucks on top of everything else. That seems pretty good. At least now we can definitely afford to run the prison. It might be a case of running it into the ground. I just want to throw that out there. I'm not guaranteeing you that this prison will work amazingly well. I'm just hoping that it will. What I do want to do, though, is... I don't want to put gravel down. I want to put some paving stones down out here. Like so. Bring them right through to there. This is a bit costly, but it's probably worth it. Oh, auto-saving, of course. Oh, shit. No, hold on. Undo that. Let's have them come down like this. And like that. Into there, perhaps? I wonder... Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to get rid of these bits of paving stone along here. And I want to make sure this place looks as nice as it possibly can, frankly. So let's take it along there. Up to there. Like that. We're going to get a buttload of grass and just make the place look really good. That's my goal here. Just this top area, if possible. Let's go ahead and put some grass in there. Some grass in there. This whole area is just going to look really nice. I don't see a reason to have a shitty looking prison. Let's come down here like this. Okay. Alright, let's get some more paving stones. Have them come down to this doorway. Have them go over to that one. And more grass. And a bunch more grass along here. Okay, I think I've ballsed up somewhere. Well, I haven't ballsed up exactly, but that doorway is not central. That annoys the hell out of me. I don't think that can be fixed either, so I think what I'm going to have to do here... Bring this out like that. Bring this path down like that. And then hook this up. Yeah, that sort of works. That'll do. Let me bring this across and down. And now we have a lot of areas to fill in with grass again. Let's get that done. Okay. Alright. That should be pretty good. We'll get all of that completely covered in grass and paving stones. I don't know that I'm going to bother putting anything down inside the cells as such. I don't know that that's really worthwhile, if I'm honest with you. I do want to hook some pipes up to there. I don't know if it's worthwhile putting anything down in the cells, because at the end of the day, well, they only sleep in there and kind of spend a little bit of free time in there. So maybe it's not worth it. It is probably worth putting something down in the canteen, though, to make it look nice. Same with the shower rooms. Let's get that done. Alright. And this one, too. Also this little area here, why not? As for storage, ceramics a bit much. Concrete floor will do in... Is that outdoor only? No, it's indoor only. Oh, storage already oh, it's already got the concrete floor everywhere. Alright. Marble tiles, metal floor in storage. That seems like a good idea. Okay. In all of here, though, I want it to look very fancy. So let's go ahead and do that. Once again, metal floor for the inside of here. And this is looking really good. I'm honestly really happy with how this is turning out. It looks fairly friendly. We'll eventually have the phone booths installed. Eventually, all of this will look good, and it will look like a prison that... Well, it honestly looks more like a holiday camp than a prison, but you know what I mean. I think as prisons go, this one is less of a shithole than most. So that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. I mean, look at this. It's very pretty. It is extremely pretty. So, I think we've done good here today. We've spent a fair bit of time getting this prison good to go. We have $5,000 left, so we can use that to get rid of... We'll get rid of some of the staff. We'll hire in some guards. We'll hire in a... What's-his-face? The warden. And we will get some prisoners into here in the morning. That seems like a very, very good idea to me.